YouTube, Troystarz trucking. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're gonna talk about my ear-to-ear boots leak on my 2013 Volvo truck.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
As you guys already know, I recently do the inspection on my truck, right? And I guess the mechanics that work on the truck, they remove some parts, which I think the ear-to-ear was included in the move, in the pulling and, you know, removing parts to get to some parts, right? About 2 weeks now, or 3, or little after I get the truck and start running, I started to hear this extra whistle sound every time the turbo chipped in, right? It's like a different sound away from the turbo whistle, right? So as soon as the turbo chipped in and start to suck that here, it started to give off a whistle sound, extra noise, right? And it was puzzling me for a while. I went to pick a load up, which when I'm driving, like when I'm light, when I'm driving empty, it's not that loud, but you still can hear it. As soon as you touch the grade or any hill, you will hear that extra whistle sound comes in, right? And I went to pick a load, and when I got the load and heading back, I start to mount a hill, go up a hill. I heard the noise, and the noise was extra loud. I'm like, no, something is wrong, you know. At first I thought it was maybe my turbo is going out or something. That's the first thought came to my mind, right? And but I heard it over to the left side, and for some reason I said to myself, you know what if something is wrong with this ear-to-ear, right? And I decided I need to check out what's going on with my truck, you know what I mean? So basically I stopped at an en route, and I start look around on the ear-to-ear connection from the I'm going to show you guys shortly. Ear flowing from the front gasket thing going back to the turbo, right where that passenger side, I can hear the noise over that side very loud. So what I did, I stopped, went out, and I started to look in the area, started to check. And you know, if the truck is not going up the hill, you can't really hear it whistling like that. You know, someone have to be inside the truck, maybe revving the truck or something, and you'll be outside maybe spraying the soap water on it to see where bubbles coming from or whatnot, to see if, you know, my boots are leaking, right? So what I did, I just out of curiosity, because I know they were working on that side, so I went for my tool pan, and what I did, I removed the clamp that start from where the boot is back to the turbo at the front of the truck. I removed that clamp just to remove it, just to look to see what's going on. And let me tell you, when I removed that clamp, I realized that the O-ring that they have that sit in between the boot and the where the ear-to-ear pipe sit on the front of the engine, the O-ring was actually burst. It burst, and the guys didn't replace it, they didn't change it, they didn't do anything. Like, they put it back in. When they put it back in, one of the ends actually didn't sit in the groove, so what it did, it dropped out and maybe rest on the side, and the guys bolted back up. So for the entire time I'm hearing the boost chip in, it was actually losing air from where the O-ring should have seated in the actual truck. And trust me, when I put it and I saw it, I'm like, Jesus. So you need to tell me, really? You guys couldn't put the O-ring back in like a new one? Because it's actually $6. I actually went and I just buy new boots. I didn't get no clamps, right? But I'm gonna get clamps somewhere. This is the package. I buy this one, right? I just went to the dealer, the Volvo dealer, and I buy this one just to keep it in my truck, just in case, because I realized I was actually losing boots. The truck was moving even slower, and I'm hearing the noise more loud, you know. But I didn't, trust me, this is actually the first time, and I actually buy the right side and the left side. So I buy both of them. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep it inside the truck for just in case of any emergency. I can actually you know, I don't need to like stuck on the side of the street or anything. I have these can put on just in case, right? And this is the O-ring actually. This was the O-ring that causing all the noise in the truck for when it's under pressure and going up a hill, or when the turbo chipped in. It was trust me, it was super loud, and I was wondering what's going on. It was only a O-ring that burst, maybe when they were taking it off or put it back on or whatever. It burst, and the guys didn't even change it. They put it back on same way. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. I'm gonna remove that burst one and put this one on. You know what I mean? Show you guys exactly what I was talking about. Thanks for tuning in. You know, it's Troystarz. Trucking. Okay, so I changed my water separator, and I also changed my air filter. So I changed all of those, water separator and my air filter. And so this is it. This is the here to here going to this front piece right here. I'm not sure what it's called, but this is actually where the here to here comes from. This is the clamp, and in between the clamp and this section here, the O-ring is right in the middle, right here. And so like I said, I buy this piece, and I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what's going on. So yeah. So this is, as you can see, inside there is where the O-ring is. So I actually put it back together. So that's what happened. I don't know what they did, but it actually burst. So this is it. This is what was causing all the problems. One of the end wasn't in there, and it caused the whole entire thing to be making a bunch of noise. So I'm gonna replace it and put a new one in. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this is the damage. So this is the new one, and that's one is the old one. The new one, the old one. So this is what happened. You can see this is the actual part that was tightened down, squeezed down. You know what I mean? So yeah, so this was the problem of all the noise that was making. So I'm gonna replace it and put the new one back in. Basically, it should go in the groove of right here. And as you can see on this side, that's where it should fit inside the groove right here. So I'm gonna put it in and then show you guys. So this is it. It should sit in the groove of this part. YouTube, Troystarz.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.